How's it going, YouTube? So today I wanted to talk to you about stop dumbing yourself down because the world needs to hear your gifts. So, uh, it's important that you share your gifts with the world. You might have people making you feel like what you say don't really matter. But in actuality, it really does. And it's a possibility that they just don't want to hear it. Or they don't believe it, or they look at it differently. And that's okay. The thing is, there are people that actually appreciate what you have to offer as far as a message. And what you need to understand is those people do exist. So, why do you feel you need to dumb yourself down? Do you feel you need to fit in? Do you have others that might think you crazy? And when I say that, the real reason why they're twisting your words or trying to confuse you is because they just want to be smarter than you, and they wish they were the ones that is spreading the message. Or they just could be lost in the matrix. Either or, you can't worry about that. And I find if you're an individual that has a high level of intelligence, a lot of people envy that. They look at you as a know-it-all when you're just sharing information. And you got to understand certain things, though. You got to understand that it could be that you might be sharing too much information. Sorry, YouTube, I got bugs just all around me out here. Anyway, so you should share information. It's about timing. It's about certain people can appreciate what you have to offer. They like the way you think. We're living in a time right now that it's just a lot of people out here that are just envious and jealous. Let's be honest about this. And they just want to compete with you. Why? It's becoming a trend. They don't even know why. They just do it. What can you do about it? Keep moving forward. That's what you do. You don't sit there and allow them to get in your head, make you think you're crazy. Want to debate with you just to get you. That's another thing you got to look at too, people. If you're a good-spirited individual and people have a lot of negative spirits, they like to start arguments with you, man, just to get you out of character. Just because. They just want to see you have a bad day. And with that being said, some people don't have the willpower to just be disciplined, to want to work on themselves. They're lazy with their lives. You need to recognize that early and just remove yourself from that situation. Now, if they truly come back and they might be looking for some wisdom from you or the message, understanding, then okay, you can share that. You can share that. But don't waste a lot of time with individuals that don't believe in what you have to offer. It's gonna frustrate you. So I'm here to tell you, there are people that want your message out here. Just like this platform right here. It's billions and billions of people watching. every day. And somebody can be scrolling, come upon something that speaks to their spirit that they need to hear. Um, and also, you need a support system, a real support system, man. And we're not talking about family and people you've grown up with over the years that you've known. They secretly might want you to fail at whatever you're doing. Let's be honest. You just keep growing and accomplishing and self-improving. And they think it's weak for you to have a goodwill for all people. You can't worry about it, like I said before. You know, we only live once. You got to make the best of it. So with that being said, don't dumb yourself down. Just don't do it. You know, deep down inside, if you feel like you want to share something and people don't really appreciate it, you got to move around somewhere where you feel comfortable with expressing yourself and being you. Because once you start dumbing yourself down, you truly become a phony. And then you know what happens when you become a phony, right? You start not to like yourself. And guess what? Behind that creates miserability. So share your message. Be honest with yourself. If you like to learn and share, keep doing it. Regardless of people calling you names or trying to make fun of you or start fights with you, it's gonna happen, man. You never know the reasoning behind that. But you got others that might appreciate it. If you have a true spirit of philosophy, being a philosopher, if you have a true spirit of being a teacher, an educator, a coach, that's something you just resonate with, don't let nobody stand in the way of that. Like I said before, we're in a world full of haters and people that just want to see you in a miserable state. And some even want to see you fail. They think you're better than all of you. And that's not even the case. They just don't understand you. You can't do anything about that. And it's not for you to give them validation either. Don't do that. Don't do that to try to make yourself fit in. And that's part of dumbing yourself down, giving people validation or why they don't like me. Who cares? Who cares? But anyway, YouTube, that's all I got. Share your gifts with the world. Don't be afraid to. I got your back. I'll see you in the next one.